Welcome back to The Tricky File, the podcast that turns irregular income into closed loans. I'm your host, Yvette Misek, your guide through the non-QM solutions. Today in episode 15, Seasonal and Variable Income, Qualifying Cyclical Earners. If your client makes strong money for part of the year but has quieter months, tourism, agriculture, commissions, construction, or any business with natural peaks and valleys, this episode shows you how to get them approved. We'll cover how to handle income gaps, the best way to average and document cyclical earnings, a real case study on seasonal business owner, and practical tips on bank statements and CPA support. Let's smooth out those income curves. Understanding seasonal and variable income challenges. Traditional underwriting loves steady monthly deposits. Seasonal and variable income doesn't work that way. Common profiles include tourism and hospitality operators, strong summer or holiday seasons, agricultural producers and farm-related businesses, commission-based professionals, real estate, sales, financial services, construction and outdoor contractors, any business with natural high and low periods. The challenge isn't that these borrowers lack income. It is that their cash flows arrive unevenly. Non-QM lenders can look up the past gaps when the overall pattern is strong and well documented. Averaging income and building strong documentation. Successful files focus on the bigger picture rather than the month-to-month consistency. Key approaches. Income averaging. Many lenders use 12 or 24-month averages to smooth out peaks and valleys. Bank statement analysis, looking at total deposits over time rather than requiring steady monthly amounts. CPA support, a strong CPA letter explaining the seasonal nature of the business. Historical patterns and expected continuity is extremely valuable. Trend analysis, showing year-over-year growth or consistent seasonal performance builds confidence. The goal is to demonstrate that the borrower has reliable earning power over a full cycle, even if individual months look quiet. Real tricky file case study. Here's a recent example that shows how these files can be done. Let's call her Sophia, the resort operator. Details changed, of course. Sophia runs a successful vacation rental and tourism-related business. Her income is very strong from late spring through early fall, then drops significantly in the off-season. Conventional lenders struggled with the monthly fluctuations and gaps on her tax returns after write-offs. We structured a non-QM bank statement and CPA-supported solution, 24 months of business bank statements showing clear seasonal patterns and strong overall deposits. CPA letter explaining the tourism cycle, historical performance, and ongoing viability. Solid reserves to cover the quieter months. Consistent year-over-year growth in peak season revenue. Challenges, demonstrating that the off-season was expected and manageable rather than a red flag. Result, approved and closed 31 days. Sophia secured the property she needed to expand, and she's now referring other seasonal operators in her network. These files reward brokers who understand the rhythm of the business. Actionable pro tips for seasonal and variable income files. Here are my top tactics to close more cyclical income deals. Map the full year. Show the complete seasonal cycle instead of focusing only on peak months. Lean on bank statements. Total deposits over 12 to 24 months often tell a clearer story than tax returns alone. Get a strong CPA letter. Ask the CPA to explain the seasonal nature, historical patterns, and future outlook. Highlight reserves. Extra liquidity covering the slower months is a powerful compensating factor. Show trends, year-over-year consistency, or growth builds underwriter confidence. Shop the right lenders. Some non QM programs are far more comfortable with seasonal and commission incomes than others. Set realistic expectations. Help clients understand documentation needs early so that process moves smoothly. Seasonal and variable income is not the problem, it's a pattern. When you know how to average, document, and present the full cycle, you can help cyclical earners get the financing they deserve. If you have a seasonal or variable income file on your desk right now, email me the details at thetrickyfile@gmail.com. We might feature it anonymously, of course, in a future episode. Next time, we're exploring another high potential non QM niche: recent employment gaps and career changers. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Leave a review if this episode helped you feel more confident with irregular income. Share your own seasonal deal wins in the comments or DM me. This is The Tricky File, where the real world cash flow meets smart financing. I'm Yvette Misek. Now go qualify those cyclical earners. Bye.